why is this good? Is because if he gets past my guard and side control, and I'm still able to frame here, what I'll sometimes do, if he's not conscious of bringing his knee in to my hip, because that's what he needs to do, he needs his knee hip to connect to my body, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my strips now. As I was telling Joe, my first couple of years, even now, I felt really safe here. But all he has to do is just put his weight on me. Now I'm carrying the weight, and I have no mobility, and I'm stuck, and my lungs are pancaked under his weight, and it's harder for me to talk. So if anything, I always try to stay on my side. I was telling Pearl this too, because of being smaller, I try to be here in this fetal position. So I'm trying to block the arm, and he's already beat me. He's passing my guard. He hasn't passed yet, so this is where I shrimp. I can either use my bottom foot or my top foot. Now I'm going to shrimp away, get in. I'll find myself here. I'll be fishing for this. I'll be in Z guard, half guard, and as he's trying to pass and he's driving in, at this time is when I'm going outside foot in, inside foot out. I find that a lot of passes, I'll sometimes let him pass just to get that knee out. And then I scoop it back in, threaten the Kimura, he counters, and then he lets me get in here. I can start doing all kinds of different things to it. But I see it everywhere. This is why I'm showing you guys, because you start doing tournaments, you're going to see sometimes a lot of people really just perfecting this. You get it from every position, you know. So for what I think you can do is use YouTube and you look at lockdown electric plugs or electric chair, you're going to see that a lot. And it's the same stuff. It's just shooting that muscle memory. Wherever I'm at, wherever he's passing, I'm thinking this outside leg in. I'm already there. I didn't have to whip up or anything, but he's now smashing me. I've lost this battle. He's got both hands or whatever. He's got double underhooks, one hit. So here, I can just, I don't want to hug his head. I need to get this elbow in the underhook position. So I don't want to be here. You can be here. You can bait him. If he starts really smashing you and you think he's going to do something to get out, you can go to lotus. And I just sprawl my knees. How's your knee feel?
It's getting tight.
So it's not doing anything other than keeping him locked. What I need to do is get these underhooks. So I start fighting with this frame. He thinks I'm trying to frame. I'm really just trying to get this underhook. This is called electric plugs. He's gonna either sprawl, flatten me out. If I can't go that way, my outside leg stays hooked. We call it a candy cane. Fancy feet. And then I drive it on. Let me borrow you. So let's get in dogfight position. The dogfight position is where I'm here. Get a wizard. I'm in this position. So it's kind of like a dog pissing on a fire hydrant. Right? And we get to this position. It's a good wrestling position. It's a good grappling position. If I can get here and I can elevate my hips higher than his, I can start maneuvering his body, start pushing his head, doing whatever. He wants to wizard my face into the mat. This is what he wants. So I'm trying not to give it to him, right? I might try to bait him so I can limp arm out to take his back. But he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna go for that. He's gonna give me a good wizard. So if I can get somewhere where I'm elevating my head harder than his, I can start using my feet to start doing that. But we're gonna come out to dogfight on this one. Yeah. So lock down. Electric plugs. He's not going for the sweep. No, I'm failing at this because I need to practice more. I'm gonna hook this leg if I can. You hear me all right? Yeah. I'm hooking this, curling this to my butt. We call it candy cane. Fancy feet me. I'm just switching my hips down. Boom. Now I'm back in dogfight. There's a whole nother fight system from here. But one is a sweep, the other one's getting out to dogfight. However we get to lockdown, our partners are gonna let us get rid of electric plugs. I can't sweep him. So I'm gonna grab his body, keeping my lockdown, and I'm gonna get my, whatever inside of the arm is here, bring my elbow into my torso, get up to my elbow. This is the way I do it because I'm not flexible, and I fight up candy cane. Just fancy feet. Okay? There's a way to do it, when I have the dexterity to actually get around their body and I get two electric plugs. Go lock down. I'll go up here, grab the body. This is harder, but preferred method. I really crank on his floater ribs. It's not easy for him to breathe, but that was hard for me to do. For you guys going with your weight classes, you'll be able to do that a lot more. And I'll show you how to do that with you guys individually. But with us that are a little bit thicker, I have to do that first, the first wrestling, traditional wrestling day. If you're going against someone bigger, you got longer arms, squeeze into the floating ribs. It sucks. What I did is I squeezed his floating ribs, I got up all at once, so I'm making him pick me up. So his base is carrying all my weight. So just work on the dogfight, and we'll work on the fancy feet. So again, the candy cane and fancy feet. I get that breath, sorry. You're good? I can't sweep them, so what I do is I go from here, the electric plug, my inside elbow comes under me. I don't let go of my lockdown, I hold onto his hip. This, I loosen, I candy cane my top foot to curl, and then I bring my hips down and bring my knee out. He's gonna immediately go to wizard. That's all we need to do. So the leg position is from this, you're good. I'm gonna go leg position. I curl, candy cane. Get it to my elbow. Fancy feet to dogfight. So we call it fancy feet because all you're doing is like.
But the reverse of it.
Yeah.
So, boom, 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 I'm playing around. Get my lockdown. Candy cane, fancy feet. Okay. Any questions?
So are we starting with electric plugs, or are we getting electric plugs in here?
Look, we can start electric plugs. So it just means you got the lockdown, you got double underhooks around the body, and doesn't matter which side you got. Okay. 1, 2.